Problem number 8. 4x squared minus 2x plus 8 minus x squared plus 3x minus 2. Your next step would be distributing the negative sign to x squared plus 3x minus 2. So 4x squared minus 2x plus 8 minus x squared minus 3x plus 2, and that would equal D, 3x squared minus 5x plus 10. Problem number 20.
Shut up, Nikolai. Two lines in a plane always intersect in exactly one point. Which of the following best describes a counterexample to the assertion above? Well, A is clearly not the answer, as well as C. C is definitely not the answer because perpendicular intersect, forming a 90-degree angle in the middle. Intersecting lines are not the answer because it says counterexample of two lines in a plane always intersect at one point. So that's clearly not the answer. So B, parallel lines, is the answer, as you can see on the bottom. Yeah.
Problem number 28. If ABCD is a parallelogram, what is the length of segment BD? BE and DE are congruent, so BE is 5, so 5 plus 5 equals 10. Really? And A is 10. So the answer is A, 10.
Number 32. What is the area in square units of the trapezoid shown below? Well, first we got to separate the trapezoid into two separate parts, a square and a triangle. First, let's find the area of the square. So from here to here, that's 8, and from here to here, that's 5. So 8 times 5 is 40. So now let's find the area of the triangle. We already know from here to here that's 8. And from here to here, that's 12. So 12 minus 8 is 4. And we already know this is 5 from over there. And so 5 times 4 is 20, but it's not a square. So we got to times it by 1/2 because a triangle is half of a square. So 20 times 1/2 is 10. And so you do 40 plus 10 is 50. And that's one of our answers, and that's C. Number 30. The four sides of this figure will be folded up and taped to make an open box. What will be the volume of this box? A, 50 centimeters cubed, B, 75 centimeters cubed, C, 100 centimeters cubed, or D, 125 centimeters cubed. Well, if we look at my diagram that I drew, we find that the open box has height, length, and width. So we do just length. We do length times width times height. And so the length is 2. No, the height is 2. The length is 5, and the width is 5. So 5 times 5 is 25. Times 2 is 50. So the answer is A, 50 centimeters cubed.
Number 68. On a certain day the chance of rain is 80% in San Francisco and 30% in Sydney. Assume that the chance of rain in the two cities is independent. What is the probability that it will not rain in either city?
Well, thank you, Microsoft Anna. So we're trying to figure out what the probability is that it will not rain in either city. So the chance of rain is 80% in San Francisco and 30% in Sydney, and that means that it's 20% that it will not rain in San Francisco and 70% that it will not rain in Sydney. So we take those two numbers, and that means that it's 0.2 times 0.7, and that equals 0.14, which equals 14%, and that's B. So the answer is B, 14%.
Number 57. If log 10x equals -2, what is the value of x? First, you loop, swoop, and dupe, which makes the problem into 10 to the -2 power, which equals x. and then x equals 1 over 100, making the answer to the problem C, 1 over 100.
Three, 6, 2, 1, 7, 5. James found the mean and standard deviation of the set of numbers given above. If he adds 5 to each number, which of the following will result? A. The mean will multiply by 5. B. The standard deviation will increase by 5. C. The mean will not change. Or D. The standard deviation will not change. Well, the standard deviation is a measurement of how far the numbers are away from the mean. So if you add 5 to each number, the mean will go up by 5. So the number will be the same distance from the mean as they were originally. So the standard deviation stays the same. The answer is D.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another lesson from Professor Goff. Here we go. If I equals root -1, what is the value of I to the 4th? Well, ladies, negative I equals I, and I squared equals -1. I to the 3rd equals -I, and negative I to the 4th equals 1. This means that when I equals root -1, the problem may be simplified by multiplying -1 times -1. Therefore, the answer will equal 1. Now watch as I choke the chicken.